Prime Minister Boris Johnson is facing a showdown in the Commons as MPs have returned from their summer recess and get ready to embark on another break soon. Could a snap general election also be just around the corner? Well, if enough support is given to block a no-deal Brexit, what lies next involves taking to the polls on October the 14th. Having to go to the polls again for several times in a very short space of time, how would you feel about having to vote and go for a general election?
Yeah, not too impressed, and I've already done it. I've already done it obviously a couple of times, so not too impressed. But
And do you think people know necessarily who to vote for? Do you think, I mean, there's a lot of kind of disparity, a lot of changes within parties as well. People are very divided within their own parties. Do you think that's quite hard to know then who you're voting for and what sort of values they hold?
yeah, definitely, I think so. I mean, it's sort of like, I don't really understand it that much.
It's a good thing because he weren't our voted in Prime Minister, so it gives people a chance to see if they actually do want him as a Prime Minister. The squabbling gets in front of the values, if you know what I mean, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I'll do, so yeah.
So if I say to you then, snap general election on the 14th of October, what is the first thing that pops into your head?
Not again, because this is like, what, the second snap election in 5 years? And yeah.
So we've had quite a lot of votes, if you think back to, like you say, like the last 5 years. How do you feel about that, another vote that you'd be going to the polls for?
It's to the point where it's like, does it even matter anymore? Because like, we're not seeing any change from the decisions that we're making. Obviously, we're going to vote, but everything we're voting for is not being implemented. So Brexit's still a massive, I don't know. No one knows how to deal with it, and I don't know. I don't think another snap election will help us decide on how to handle Brexit. So it's all complicated at the moment, I think.